Hey y'all, this is Tammy and welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to do something a little off the wall. I am bored silly and I really want some Chinese food, but we're not going anywhere to get it. I'm just going to make it right here. It's still minimal ingredients. It's still pantry items that you should normally, you would normally have anyway. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make Chinese chicken wings. But you don't necessarily have to make chicken wings. You can use the legs, you can use the thighs, you can use a whole chicken. As long as it's bone-in, it will work just fine. So let's get started with those ingredients. You will need some chicken wings, legs, thighs, whatever you got. You'll need a little bit of oil. You'll need some soy sauce, some ginger, some peanut butter, some sugar, a little bit of chicken broth, some cornstarch, a little bit of water, a little bit of 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, a half of a red pepper, a half of a yellow pepper, and some onion, and some minced garlic. That is it, folks, and you will be surprised how little of each of these ingredients you need to make this wonderful dish. Okay, first thing we got to do is start some rice. I know I didn't put that in the original what you need, but obviously if you're having Chinese food, you need some rice. So let's get started on that. Okay, we got high flames and we got 2 1/4 cups of water. And that's to do 1 cup of rice. That's all Randy and I need. If you have a family of 4, then you'll need 2 1/2 cup or 4 1/2 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. But we just need 1. So it's 2 1/4 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. And we're gonna salt it. But we're not gonna put a lot of salt in it because we're gonna use soy sauce in this Chinese food, and it has a lot of salt in it, so we're just gonna just make sure that it's not bland. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna put the lid on it, we're gonna let it come to a boil, and then we're gonna turn it down. We're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna put it on high. We're gonna put that skillet on there, and we're gonna let that skillet get hot. Okay, we only need a half of this yellow, so we're going to use that top, and we're going to pull that out, set that there, set my other half aside. I'm going to cut this one, we're going to use that top. Okay, we're going to cut this one in half, and we're going to set it aside, and then we're just going to cut strips. We're going to bring our chicken over here, and we're going to bring our oil over here, and we're just going to put like 1/4 of a cup, any kind of oil. Actually sesame oil if you had it, but I don't, so I'm just using olive oil. Alright, now we're just going to drop that chicken just like that. Oh, and pat it dry. Use paper towels and pat it dry so that it don't pop up and burn you. Because if you try to drop wet chicken in that really hot grease like that, it will pop on you. What you're doing is you're searing all of that skin. That's why you need to use bone-in, skin-on chicken. And you'll want to get it nice and brown. You're not like fully cooking it, but you're going to brown both sides. It's going to take you about 10 minutes. And then we're going to add the vegetables and our other goodies. Alright, we've been on about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, see it's browning? Now it's time to flip it and give it that next 5 minutes. There we go. I'll see you in another 5 minutes. I'm not taking the lid off of my rice. That's a no-no. Look down in there, and if you see lots of little divots where the steam came out, and you don't see any water on the outside around, then go ahead and turn that eye off and let it steep until it's, just let it sit there, and your rice will be perfect and fluffy every time. Okay, I'm going to check the back side, and I'm almost as brown back there as I am on the top, so we're getting there. And I want to tell you, if you're getting excessive popping, from your oil, then turn the eye down. That'll calm down that popping. Now we're going to add our vegetables in there, and we're just going to drop them wherever they fall. Gonna be so good, y'all, you just don't know. I've been wanting some Chinese food, and Randy mentioned it earlier, and I'm like, I know I can put this together. I can do this. So now we've got that ready. We've got it all in there. It's all gonna start steaming and browning. Now we're just gonna let this simmer. Let that all start steaming good. And let's get over here and make our sauce. Okay, you're gonna need a fourth of a cup of soy sauce. A fourth of a teaspoon. You know what, I'm not even gonna worry about that. Fourth of a teaspoon. Maybe I should have worried about that. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks about right. 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. And use a good peanut butter. Don't use yucky peanut butter. You know what? I like peanut butter. Let's just go for a third. Okay. Then 2 teaspoons of sugar. Where did I put my sugar? Oh, right there. Then we're going to need a teaspoon. Let's go with about a teaspoon and a half. Minced garlic. And what am I missing? Oh, here we go. 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of a cup. Or you know what? Let's just shoot for the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 cup. Get that stirred up. Trust me, I know that don't look good, but trust me. Just trust me. Alright, that's not doing quite like I thought it would, so we're just going to get in here with a whisk. And now we got it. Now it's good. Now we're going to take this over there and pour it all over our chicken. Come over here and we're just going to pour that. All that goodness. All that goodness. left some peanut butter. No, we ain't leaving peanut butter. Okay. Now we're just gonna put the lid on that, and we're gonna, or actually I'm gonna turn it back up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna put a lid on it. I'm gonna turn it back up because there should be enough in there now that it won't spatter. I'm gonna put that baby back up on high and get this thing rolling. All right, we're gonna move this around just a little bit. Drop some of those down in there in that juice. Hey y'all, I got to tell you, well, you know, when the camera went off, I'm hungry. So I was over here eating this peanut butter. Let me tell you what, this is some good peanut butter. Okay, it was on clearance at Walmart the other day, and it was like half of what it normally is. So it was like, I think I paid maybe $3 for it or something instead of the 6 or 7 or 8, whatever it is normally. But it's called organic Maranatha peanut butter. That is some good peanut butter. I was over here eating it by the spoon, and Randy's going, and you hadn't let me taste it. And I'm like, no, because if I let you taste it, I won't ever get any again. And that's about true. I got some celery in the refrigerator, and he loves peanut butter and celery for a snack. Okay, we are almost home. So we need to take this chicken out and some of these veggies and put our last mixture in here. We got to thicken it up. We got to thicken that sauce. So we're going to take most of the veggies and the chicken out. Okay, now we're going to make our slurry. And remember I told you needed some apple cider vinegar? Well, my apple cider vinegar is in a gallon jug, so I just went ahead and put my 2 teaspoons in this bowl. So it's 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, a couple of teaspoons of water, and right at a tablespoon of cornstarch. And then we're just going to stir that together just so we don't have any lumps in it, which takes that's it, it's done. Now we're going to go back over here and put that in our pan and thicken up that sauce. Okay, we're going to come over here and get this slurry in there. Just mix that. Look, see how thick it got as soon as it hit the pot. That's what you're looking for. In fact, honestly, I'm going to add a little more water because that looks pretty thick. So let's get a little water in there. I probably put another 1/4 cup. We'll get that stirred up. Okay. And now I'm going to turn this eye down to low. Low, 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 because that's pretty thick. And we're just going to drop that chicken right back in there. Oops. Without breaking my dish. We're going to get it rolled around in that sauce. Get that all over our chicken. People, our dinner is done. 40 minutes. Chinese dinner. Perfect. All right, everybody, we're ready to plate this up. Let me get us a plate and I'll show you how it's done. First, needs a bed of rice. Let's see. Well, I know you can't see, but down into the pot, but nice fluffy rice. See that? Fluffy. That's what you're looking for, especially with Chinese food. You want nice fluffy rice. Okay, and then we're going to put us a couple of chicken wings on here. Maybe. Alright. Some of that awesome sauce. Peppers. onions. There you go. Just something a little bit different. All right, thanks guys for stopping by. We sure appreciate it. Y'all come back and see us, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll have something else cooking tomorrow. Bye.